Good morning, class. So, in this video, we will see the last part of the syllabus, that is the cycloalkanes, that is the conformations of cycloalkanes. Okay, so this is the conformation of cyclopentane. So this is present in the eclipse form. So, two hydrogens, they are very close to each other. So, if you go through the structure of cyclopropane, you can find out there are 6 hydrogen atoms are there. So, these are the 2, 4, 5 and 6 hydrogen atoms. This carbon and this circle is the second carbon, and the dot which is present at the center, this dot, that is the third carbon atom. So in this way we can see the conformation of the cyclopentane. Okay, so this is the 3-member ring, planar structure, symmetrical with the CCC bonds, and the bond angle is 60°. It has the sp3 hybridize, and all CH bonds, they are in the eclipse, they are the eclipse condition. Then this is the bent bond of cyclopropane. If you top view or you have view from top, you can see it can also get the conformation like this one, that is the bent bond. This is the cyclobutane, or this is the conformational structure of the cyclobutane. So cyclobutane, they are having the 4 carbons and 8 hydrogens. So these 2 to 4 and these 4, totally 8 hydrogens are present. Then the carbon, this dot line is 1 carbon, circle is the second one, this is third carbon, this is 4. So the 4 carbons along with the 8 hydrogens. So that is the structure of cyclobutane. Okay, so these hydrogens are generally not eclipse, or you can say it is not completely eclipse, but it is nearly eclipse form. So this is the structure of cyclobutane. This is the structure of cyclopentane, that is the conformational structure of cyclopentane. So pentane means 5 carbons along with the 10 hydrogens. So this dot means 1, the circle means second, third, fourth and fifth. Totally 5 carbons are there, and totally 10 hydrogens. These are 2 to 4, 4, these are the 7 and these 3, that is totally 10 hydrogen atoms are there. So this is the structure or the conformation structure of the cyclopentane. So planar cyclopentane with no angle strain but very high the torsional strain. So त्याच्यामध्ये angle strain नसतो, but they have the torsional strain. And the actual conformation of this cyclopentane, it is the non-planar, and 4 carbon atoms are in one plane, another carbon atom, the 5th carbon atom, it is present above or below the plane. That's why it is the non-planar structure. So the 4 carbon atoms, they are present in the same plane. The 5th one, it may be present below or above the plane. So this is the non-planar structure. So this is the conformation of the cyclopentane. Then this is the conformation of the cyclohexane. So cyclohexane, already we have seen, it is present in the 2 forms. One form is the chair form, another form is the bend form. So instead of producing any kind of angle strain, what the cyclohexane does, it is converted into the different conformation so that there will be no strain. Hence, their stability increases. Okay, so this is the chair form. Okay. The chair conformation have 2 kinds of position substitution. One is the axial position and another one is the equatorial position. So chair cyclohexane has 6 axial hydrogens and 6 equatorial hydrogens near to the plane of ring. So cyclohexane means 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen. So out of 12 hydrogens, the 6 hydrogen, they are present in the equatorial position, and the 6 hydrogens, they are present in the perpendicular position. So these hydrogen atoms which are shown by the pink color, these are present in the axial position, and other blue color hydrogen atoms, they are actually present in the equatorial position. So that is the conformation or the chair conformation of the cyclohexane. Okay, so this is the ring axis, this is the ring equatorial. So the pink, they are the axial position, other the blue color hydrogen atoms, these are the equatorial hydrogen atom. In this way you can draw the conformation of the cyclohexane. So each carbon atom in the cyclohexane has one axial and one equatorial hydrogen atom. So प्रत्येक कार्बनवर दोन हायड्रोजन असतात, बरोबर आहे. So one hydrogen atom is in the equatorial position, another one is the axial position. So तुम्ही जेव्हा कन्फर्मेशन ड्रॉ करता, you have to draw 6 hydrogen atoms in the equatorial position, 6 hydrogen atoms in the axial position. जे axis मध्ये आहेत, that is the axial. Another one is the perpendicular, or you can say the equatorial position. So प्रत्येक कार्बनवर एक हायड्रोजन ॲटम हा इक्वेटोरियल असतो, दुसरा असतो हा ॲक्सियल पोझिशनला प्रेझेंट असतो. So this pink color, that is axial bond, this blue color, that is the equatorial bonds. The chair conformation can be interconvert, resulting into the exchange of axial and equatorial position by a ring flip. So ही रिंग तुम्ही बघितलेली आहे, ह्या रिंग मध्ये कार्बन आहे, चेक करा. मूव धिस कार्बन डाऊन, हे कार्बन आहेत ते डाऊन करतात, रिंग फ्लिप होते, कार्बनची पोझिशन आहे ती चेंज होते. सो ही पोझिशन चेंज झाली तर ॲक्सियलचे कार्बन हायड्रोजन इक्वेटोरियलला येतात, इक्वेटोरियलचे हायड्रोजन आहेत ते ॲक्सियल पोझिशनला येतात. सो यू कॅन ड्रॉ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ सायक्लोहेक्सेन बाय दिस वे or by this way, by ring flipping, that is the changing the equatorial and axial position of hydrogens by changing the position of carbons. This is the boat conformation. Cyclohexane can also present in the boat conformation. This boat conformation is less stable as compared to the chair conformation due to the steric and torsional strain. So carbon C2, 3, 5, 6 are in plane. So 2, 3, 5 and 6. These 4 carbons are present in the plane. Then the hydrogen which are present on first carbon atom and the fourth carbon atom approaches each other closely enough to produce the steric strain. So why this boat form is unstable or less stable? It is due to the fact that the hydrogen which is present on the first carbon and fourth carbon. So here you can observe first carbon, fourth carbon. So these hydrogen and these hydrogen, ज्यावेळी त्यांची पोझिशन असते ते एकमेकांपासून जवळ येतात. So they are very closely near to the each other, very close to each other, and due to their position, that is the close position, what happens? They produce the considerable स्टेरिक स्ट्रेन. त्याच्यामध्ये स्टेरिक स्ट्रेन आहे तो प्रोड्यूस होतो. आणि जे 4 इक्लाइप्स हायड्रोजन ॲटम्स असतात 2, 3, 5, 6 वर, ते काय करतात? टॉर्जनल स्ट्रेन आहे तो टॉर्जनल स्ट्रेन प्रोड्यूस करतात. लास्ट लेक्चरला आपण बघितले व्हॉट इज द टॉर्जनल स्ट्रेन, व्हॉट इज द अँगल स्ट्रेन, व्हॉट इज द स्टेरिक स्ट्रेन. ॲटम जर जवळ असतील आणि ते रिपल झाले, दॅट इज द स्टेरिक स्ट्रेन ड्यू टू द बल्कीनेस. आणि जर अँगल मध्ये चेंज करायचा असेल, रोटेट करायचा असेल अँगल, त्यावेळी जो स्ट्रेन तयार होतो, दॅट स्ट्रेन इज कॉल्ड एज द टॉर्जनल स्ट्रेन. सो 4 इक्लाइप्स हायड्रोजन पेयर्स on C2, C3, C5, C6, you can observe here, they produces the torsional strain. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these 4 pairs or these pairs, they produces the torsional strain. So the both cyclohexane, due to the torsional strain as well as the steric strain, they are less stable as compared to the chain conformation. Okay, so this is about the conformation of cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane and cyclohexane. Okay, so we will stop here. This is a small part regarding the conformations. So it ends our syllabus of POC. what part I want to take. माझ्याकडचा जो पार्ट आहे तो पार्ट संपलेला आहे. Okay, so if you have any doubt, any question, you can message me. I will there for the solving the your problems. Okay, so we will stop here.